Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Bryant here with Amusement Source, and we are at Six Flags Over Texas today, but we are here for a very special reason. Today is the Coasting for Kids fundraiser. As you all may or may not know, Coasting for Kids is a fundraiser that Give Kids the World does, and basically this helps critically ill children and their families go on vacations cost-free in the Orlando area. When I heard about it, I wanted to be a part of this, no questions asked, and we ended up joining the Ace Cares team. So in order to come to the event, you had to raise $100, and I reached out to you guys, and you helped us raise $352. So I am very appreciative to you all for helping us out and helping these kids out, more importantly. So basically the way today is going to go is we're going to check in, and then we have ERT, exclusive ride time on Titan and New Texas Giant, and then with that $100 it gets you admission into the park. There will be an award ceremony. We're going to get first ride on El Diablo. There goes my phone. Just the reason we're getting the first ride on El Diablo is because the group as a whole raised over $10,000. So everyone participating, that is awesome. I'm really glad to be a part of this group, and we're very happy to raise money for these kids. Part of donating means you do get some gifts, so we will end up with a t-shirt, a drawstring bag, and a water bottle. I'll show those to you guys here in a little bit once we check in. So let's go into the park. All right, y'all, we have checked in and we are in the park. As you can see, we got some signage here, Coasting for Kids special event. So our ERT on Titan and Texas Giant have arrived. As you can see, all the participants are heading out that way, so we will head that way shortly as well. Right now though, we're enjoying a very nice breeze and a shaded bench, because how often does that happen at Six Flags? Heading back to Titan right now, and it's always very nice to walk through an empty park. It's very peaceful and just nice. I don't know how to describe it, but I love it.
Great job.
Hi everyone, I'm Thomas. I'm a former Give Kids the World employee turned volunteer living in Dallas-Fort Worth. How was that ride time? Who had fun? It was good? I could only do it once. I'm getting a little too old for posters. So, thank you for coming out today. I'm going to give you a little background information about Give Kids the World and what a typical week looks like in the eyes of a wish child. So, enjoy. Give Kids the World Village is an 84-acre nonprofit resort located in Central Florida that provides week-long, cost-free vacations for children with life-threatening illnesses and their families. The village and its community partners provide children and their families accommodations in fully furnished villas, transportation, tickets to theme parks, meals, daily entertainment, and much more. Their goal, quite simply, is to provide everything these deserving families need to make their wish the vacation of a lifetime. Half of all children eligible for a wish through one of our 245 wish-granting organizations from around the world choose to visit Central Florida and its collection of theme parks and other attractions. Since 1986, more than 170,000 wish families have visited the whimsical village, which is unlike any other place on earth. They just hit that this year. Parents who do anything to see their child smile are forced to say no because of the risks and limitations the disease imposes. Energy vanishes, hope fades, and free time slips away. But when a family arrives at Give Kids the World Village, they quickly realize that the village is a special place. Requests are granted, limitations are accommodated. Yes, you can have ice cream for breakfast. Yes, wheelchairs are allowed in the pool. And yes, you can ride the train again. During the day, they visit the world-famous attractions and theme parks of Central Florida. During the evening, they return to a village filled with theme parties, events, and surprises. Each day offers an amazing experience. Singing on stage at the weekly Village Idol show, riding a horse at King's Corral, or playing the world's largest Candyland game at Matthew's Boundless Playground. Parents see their children smiling and laughing, things they haven't done in weeks, months, even years. A trip to Give Kids the World Village gives families time together in renewing inspiring a renewed sense of hope and happiness that lasts long after they return home. In a very real sense, the village offers the gift of time. Time away from the burdens of everyday life, the time to rediscover the joy of simply being together. So, speaking of Six Flags Over Texas, let's give a big round of applause to the team here at Six Flags Over Texas and waking up extra early so we can create happiness and inspiring hope.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you everybody for supporting. This is a great cause. I didn't know about this cause until last year when my wife educated me, and it's been a life-changing experience for my family. I would say, I'm not sure I can narrow down the best memory per se, but I would say the couple things I remember that I love so much. First of all, that it really felt like my water wasn't looked at differently or strange. You just felt at home, right? You felt that peace and comfort that you can never felt anywhere else with her. So that was amazing. I would say seeing all my exes live in Texas for Village Idol with all my family was entertaining. Miss Mary and Mayor Clayton made it such a great experience for my family. And then the fact that my kids ate ice cream several times a day. For breakfast, we locked down breakfast one day to make sure they could do that. But the amenities of being a family, just the comfort and the convenience that you never got. Holding a tray. Someone holding a tray for you, so small but so powerful to get help. So I have this amazing experience. We're so glad you're supporting this cause, and we pray that everybody else, more people can hear about it and come support.
$10,382 for Give Kids the World today. So we're going to give out some awards between the two teams for first place. They were going back and forth, but I'm excited to announce that the winning team today, raising $2,927 as of 9:30 this morning, was the Diz Kids. Again, I want to thank you guys for coming out and spending your morning with us. We're going to take a group picture up here, so if the Diz Kids want to come up on stage, and then everyone else can come down here, and then we're going to take a picture aimed that way. And then we're all going to walk to El Diablo for the first ride of the day as a group, if you want to.
Had a great time at the Coasting for Kids event. It was awesome to raise that much money, and we enjoyed our ride on Titan and our first ride of the day here on El Diablo. And yes, you heard me right, I finally got to ride El Diablo. So, success. And I can say, if you guys have been on other looping rides like this is substantially more enjoyable than one you would find at a fair or at Fiesta, Texas even. Alright guys, I was actually going to make a Coasting for Kids video separate, however, not really enough footage. We did have a great time, just not a lot of stuff to film. You know, we had ERT and all of that, so we're just going to segue right into our normal theme park visit, and we're going to go look around. We're going to look at some updates, and we'll see what they've done since we've been here last. I think we can maybe get a decent look at Harley Quinn's Insanity, and I hear maybe the Splash Parade floats are here as well, so we'll try to find those. And as you can see, it's already very hot, so we're going to try to find some air conditioning and maybe find some lunch here pretty quick. But if you guys have ridden El Diablo like I just did, whoa, I'd love to know in the comments below what you guys think. They do have the Coasters and Chill shirt here in Indian Village Trading Post, but unfortunately, not in my size, so the struggle continues. Also here in the Indian Village Trading Post are the Dining Pass quick snack options. You have all of your prepackaged food here, and then of course you have your Bluebell novelty ice cream bars over on this side, so just yet another place where you can pick those up. Just so you guys are aware of where the trading post is, it's right here with the big eagle on it. It's right next to the Texas Taco Bar, which of course is across from Crazy Horse Saloon. So make sure you guys head in there and check it out. As we walk through the streets of the Texas section, you can see there's a lot of 4th of July bunting in here, just gearing up for the July 4th Fest, which will take place from July 3rd through the 6th. So I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot of that decor as the day progresses. You can see as we enter the Old South section, a lot more bunting as well. Because what's more American than some Bluebell ice cream? Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Certainly no expense was spared on the placement of routers. This creates an interesting situation with the last remaining theming that Six Flags possesses. You guys want to go to the old-fashioned Johnson Creek schoolhouse with the big router on the front? You see here on the Heroes gift shop, another router. So one thing I can say is that you should have some pretty good Wi-Fi coverage when you come out here, because they're all pretty clumped together. They're really into putting the routers on TV mounts. So here at Uncle Bub's, here in the Old South section, there it is. There's the router. That's very blatant, and you can even see the coiled cables under it with the lovely zip tie. Okay. Walking through the France section, we didn't find any routers, so I guess that pretty much sums up the France section pretty well. I did want to point out that the signage here at the entrance to Aquaman has changed, so feel free to pause and read that. Really, they're just directing you to other water rides, so really no details on what's happening with this ride. Over here in front of Mini Mine Train, they have a booth set up, and then as we come around here by Macho Nacho in the Boomtown section, you can see many booths have been built, and this is probably for the All-American Food Fest coming up here pretty soon. So we'll have to go over to Gotham City and see if they have any booths there, but it looks like a number of them may have moved over here, and I think I kind of like that a little bit better because it's just not as hot over here. So if y'all have participated in the All-American Food Fest, which opened last year, I'd love to know what you guys think, because we thought it was great. We're looking forward to it again this year. Over here at the former Lone Star Theater location, you can see that they are pouring cement, and it's a very structured pour, so I'm very curious to see what's going to end up here. Time will tell, of course, but they are making a level surface, so you can see all the way down here, they're just leveling this out, so that's interesting. I would just like to point out that over here in Old South, the Primo's Pizzeria location is open. That is something you don't see every day. Alright guys, I had planned on eating at the Texas Taco Bar. Unfortunately, it was closed. Came over to Chop 6, and I'm going to try something new. This is the Kung Pao chicken and the fried rice. It actually looks surprisingly really decent, so I'm pretty excited about this. I think that huge turtle wants some chopsticks. He's like, hey, feed me some chopsticks. I like Kung Pao chicken. Alright guys, that was probably easily the best meal I've had at Chop 6. I will say that Kung Pao chicken definitely had some Kung Pao in it. It was good, but it was spicy, so if you're not really into spicy food, wouldn't recommend it. The fried rice, that was probably the freshest it's ever been since I've eaten here. Very fast service, friendly service, so thumbs up to Chop 6.
I've been dancing on top of
So the show you guys just saw was Hey Mr. DJ Technicolor Beat. That runs through the beginning of August. We're gonna head down to Gotham City finally, see what's going on down there. Over here at Harley Quinn, you can see we still got a pretty hefty construction fence up. They have all of the, oh come on camera, there we go. They have all of the ride perimeter fencing kind of down still, but no crane, no big equipment around the ride, so maybe we're getting somewhere. There's also something else back here that I'm pretty excited to show you guys that has to do with the summer. So if you guys look really closely over the fence to Catwoman Lip, you can see parade floats for the new Splash Water Parade. You can see there on the right, we've got a fire hydrant with some kind of dog. Oh, I really hope that's a dog peeing on a fire hydrant. And next to it, we've got some kind of Texas sun thing, which looks like it's attached to that gray mechanical deal. So I'm not really sure if this is even going to have more than 3 or 4 floats. We'll have to see. Try to get a better view of this for you guys. From here you can see the float that has the dog with the fire hydrant. Doesn't look like he's peeing on it. Probably a good thing. We'll keep going up this ramp if we can see more. So here's a much better view of the dog float and the other float. It looks like they only have 2 floats back here. So kind of a steampunk type of thing going on the second float. But these will be part of the Splash Water Parade starting up here in July. So something to look forward to for the summer. Alright y'all, I know it's a little bit difficult to see, but they have started stripping out the lift hill of Aquaman Splashdown. So probably throughout the summer we're going to start to see things here and there kind of disappear off of this ride. Just wanted to show you guys what I got through the Coasting for Kids event real quick. Got this awesome drawstring bag. This is like a wristband, one of those rubber wristbands. Not going to focus, of course. And because I hit the $350 mark, I got the Coasting for Kids drink bottle. And this is the $250 mark prize, and then of course the $100 mark is the blue shirt that I'm wearing. So I actually picked up the wrong piece of information as I walked out of the park. I was going to show you guys the route for the Splash Water Parade. So what it's going to do is it's going to start in Gotham City, and it's going to go all the way down to the Mexico area, kind of down by Front Gate. That's going to be the first round. Second round is it's going to start in Mexico, and it's going to make its way back to Gotham City. So that parade will happen 2 times a day. You can find the show times at sfotsource.com. As you can see by my face, pretty warm day. I'm not sunburnt. A lot of people comment and say that they think I'm sunburnt, but I actually just get really red, and I'll be fine once I sit in the AC a little bit. Very pleasant day. The Coasting for Kids event is amazing. I'm very glad to participate and very happy for all the people that participated, because as you heard, we raised over $10,000, and that's fantastic. So we're looking forward to the Fiesta Texas Coasting for Kids event. You can find a link below to our fundraiser for that. We've raised $177 at the time I filmed this video, so we're really hoping that maybe we can get up to that $350 mark for that one as well. As you can see, the Splash Water Parade floats are here, at least 2 of them, so I'm hoping maybe there's more than 2, but we'll have to keep our fingers crossed on that. You never know what Six Flags is going to do. You can see that the Wi-Fi is popping up everywhere. I didn't even show you guys most of what I saw just for redundancy sake. And finally got to ride El Diablo. So all in all, a very good visit, very good food service. It did start getting very busy. So as things kind of slow down in the summer, you know, they start doing less things. I'd love to know in the comments below what you guys would like for us to cover. I'd also like to know if you enjoyed the history of the log ride video that we made, because we'll make more of those if you guys enjoyed them. So right around the corner is July 4th Fest. You can see the booths setting up. Looks like they're setting them up in Boomtown now instead of the Gotham City area. Might actually be a better idea. We'll have to wait and see. There is a lot more shade over there, that's for sure. So a little bit more of an enjoyable situation eating that food. It's also not as crowded because you didn't build a bunch of new rides in one corner like you did over in Gotham City. So looking forward to that, hoping to come out one of the days for the July 4th Fest. It really looks like Harley Quinn is on its way to being repaired. They finally don't have any of the cranes or the other big mechanical pieces out here anymore. It does look like they've reattached the motor, so hopefully we're not too far away from them then at least getting that thing tested and running. If y'all have any questions about Six Flags Over Texas, please feel free to ask in the comments below. We thank y'all for watching, and we'll see you soon.